hi audience! Welcome back to Showreel. I'm definitely Andrew Cowderoy, and this is the news. Ridley Scott has confirmed that he will be at the helm of the sequel to his 30-year-old sci-fi classic Blade Runner. The veteran English director was spotted in the Canary Islands off the coast of Morocco, location scouting for the film. Scott is working with Hampton Francher, screenwriter for the original film, and has stated that the movie will be set some 5 years in the future after the original, and will feature a female protagonist. Most thinking is that it will be the more human than human Rachel, the Nexus 6 replicant and Tyrell's plaything, played by Sean Young in the 1982 film. Mick Jagger is co-producing a biography of soul legend James Brown. Chadwick Boseman, soon to be seen on screen here as baseball legend Jackie Robinson in the film 42, is set to play the hardest working man in show business. Producer Brian Grazer, along with Jagger, has been seen trying to get the project off the ground for more than 10 years and has finally had it green-lit when director Tate Taylor of the Help fame came on board. We should be ready to get on up later in the year. James Spader has signed on to be the voice, if not the body, of Ultron in Joss Whedon's sequel to The Avengers. With speculation rife to how the evil robot comes into being, with Tony Stark or even S.H.I.E.L.D. being mentioned as possible sources of some kind of good robot gone bad. It'll be interesting to see what the former Brat Packer makes of the role after his recent thoughtful television performance in what has been a steady climb back to the top for the 54-year-old. It's not often that the terms Oscar and Matthew McConaughey are mentioned in the same sentence, but the former rom-com star could get a nod for his stand-up performance in Dallas Buyers Club. In the famously stalled project, McConaughey plays a full-blown AIDS-stricken homophobic, racist cowboy who starts a drug import business of the latest antivirals from Mexico, with the help of a transsexual prostitute played by the unrecognizable Jared Leto. The Based on True Events feature should be here by October. And in news that has not yet happened, Guillermo del Toro, director of Pan's Labyrinth, has died after an altercation concerning the pronunciation of his name. His last words are unpronounceable. And that's the news.
Welcome back from the news. I'm still Matt Clayton. From Friday the 13th to Sunday the 15th of September, a team from Showreel will be participating in the Brisbane 48-hour film project. After being given a genre, line of dialogue, character and prop, we have to write, shoot, edit, render and submit a 4 to 7 minute short film within 48 hours. I'm producing and one of the next presenters, Jacob Paint, is directing. We have current Showreel audio supervisor Dan Randall as DOP and editor and floor manager Claire Abbott's editing. As a shout out, the other members of our team, Area 31 Productions, are currently Courtney Beck, Elliot Bush, Jan Halsvik, Richard McDonald Miller Drennan, Reese Marshall, Harley USB Mentorplay, Rob Nobelia, Lauren Peacock, James Potts, John Ryan and Richard Toaster. Andrew is not participating, but you've done it before, haven't you?
Yeah, I did do it last year, and it was really interesting. I think it's one of those kind of things. I think it's something that everybody that has anything to do with film has to do at least once. My advice is hopefully you get an easy subject. Don't panic and don't have one person trying to do the whole thing, because that's never good, but especially when you don't have this much time, you need to share the workload.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. So on the Sunday, the 18th of August, we had a practice run. We gave ourselves 10 hours to make a 3-minute film. With much less time than the actual event, the result obviously wasn't perfect, but I'm proud of our effort. Here's what the people of Brisbane had to say when I asked them if they'd seen the film.
No.
No.
No, I haven't, but I'm not happy about it now.
No, I haven't. Hopefully it'll be better than Daredevil.
No, yeah, nah. I saw the trailers, and that was enough for me.
We're going to show the film now. We've made some minor fixes in post since the day, but if you want to see the original cut or this improved version, you can find them on the Area 31 Productions YouTube channel, which should appear in the bottom third of the screen. Claire.
Have fun at the show. Give
careful in Australia, though. You know they're all confident.
Hey, where's my wallet? My wallet was in my pocket and now it's not. You bumped into me.
Is that it over there?
Yeah, he fell for it. The whole story. I know, it's a good story, right? 200 Australian dollars he paid. I'll be gone before he gets back.
We'll be back for the final segment when we review the new film Jobs. Stay classy, Brisbane.